It helps if I switch on the microphone. Can we be here? Maybe. Oh my gosh. Live from the Crescent Moon Temple. It's the morning show with your host, Tolinar. It's time to play the music. Switch all of the cameras on. It's time for the morning show and I'm going it alone. Just quickly check the chat room. There is nobody home. It's time for the morning show and I guess I'm on my own. Two cameras. Ugh. The host, the guest, the audience. It's what I'm here to be. There's no one even watching. This all depends on me. But that's nothing unusual. It's just another day. I'm sure that I can do it if I wake up. I have to figure out what I'm even supposed to be doing today. Can't find something on the internet because I don't know instead. Drive me to Earth. I don't know what I'm doing. Not helpful. Not helpful. Twitter's being stupid. People are dorking. That's not funny. Okay, people posting nice pictures. The host, the guest, the audience. I'm a little bit behind. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it. I just keep on doing what I'm doing. I think that's close enough. The host, the guest, the audience is what I need to be. There's no one even out there. This all depends on me. And that's nothing unusual. It's just another day. I want to make my life great. I've got to do it when I wake up. Today on the morning show, I have no idea what day it is. I could use a little more sleep. Just trying to stay consistent here, people. Just trying to stay consistent. Creepy music time. Today, morning show is brought to you by letter S. I'm the number one. And viewers like me, because brother, I'm it. Oh, found something cool. Okay, let me turn that down. That's loud. That's very loud. There you go. Okay. Close enough. Let's see, what should we talk about today? Good gravy. First, I'm barely conscious. So there's that. Why don't we get somewhat deep? Since, I'm barely conscious, that's obviously the best time to do it. To talk about the most serious and important concepts of our world when you're half asleep, tired off your ass, not even really conscious. Yeah, that's a grand time. Let's get into it. Let's really dig into things, shall we? We'll turn that up just a little bit. Thank you. This particular song is always so quiet. This is Kentaro Sato and the Budapest Symphony Orchestra performing Stardew Valley. It's the soundtrack to my life. Okay, getting dressed. Just a moment. Oh, I guess I have to wear clothes. At least a little bit. Otherwise, I can't wear a lapel mic. That's right. No clothing, no lapel. So a lapel mic doesn't work. Okay, there we go. The biggest problem with society is that we're not able to use society's resources correctly and efficiently, in my opinion. We're too disorganized, and no one is willing to give others the benefit of the doubt. So no one can organize anything. And this has a lot of reverberations. The more granular you get, the more small scale, the less you see this problem. But especially when scaled up, this problem is everywhere. Can I hear myself? Yes. Okay, so signal is fine. When you get to the really large incidents and situations, it's totally unmanageable. No matter how much politicians want to be the person to come in and fix everything, it's just not going to be that way. And the main reason why is a concept known as the tragedy of the commons. Now, if this is not a familiar idea to you, let's walk through the situation, shall we? You want to lay out a section of city, okay? This is where many people are going to live. So you know there's foot traffic, and there's a park in that city, because having a park in your city can only be a good thing. No one's going to complain about a park. They'll complain about a steel mill, and they'll complain about a Walmart, and they'll complain about pretty much anything else that you deign to put down, from an insurance agency to an abandoned building. But no one, and I mean almost no one, is going to complain about a park unless something bad happens in that park that it directly affects them. Oh, the park flooded and there's a little water on my... Okay. No, people will just accept that's nature and move on. So you've got your park, great. Put in maybe a couple plastic kids' toys for kids, because, parks are for kids. You put some picnic tables for people to eat on, and you chain some garbage cans to them because humans, right? Well, that's exactly the issue. But let's say something you can do something about, you can plant trees. What kinds of trees should you plant? Well, it sure would be ideal if you could plant fruit trees, like peaches, pears, apples, or cherries. You could grow fruit in your park, and then the people who visit your park could have some fruit. It would be delightful, and it wouldn't cost you any money, would it? And it wouldn't cost you any effort. Why not just put fruit-bearing trees in your park? Why not put them everywhere? There is a reason why. If everybody goes to the fruit trees in the park and takes some fruit, there won't be fruit for anyone. So everybody knows better, quote unquote. Everybody sees the fruit trees and thinks, wow, fruit trees, I'd love to have some of that. But it belongs to someone else. The Tragedy of the Commons says that we don't know how to celebrate communal spaces properly. We relegate things, the burdens of society, to everybody else. We're not willing to care for anything. If you do plant fruit trees in your park, nobody takes the fruit because nobody's allowed to take the fruit according to people's perceptions. You either get people with trucks who come in and pick up all the fruit and then haul it off in crates to sell on eBay or something equally stupid. Or you've got rotten fruit sitting around, or both. Nobody cleans up after the fruit trees. Nobody is polite or reasonable with the amount of fruit they take. And you end up with a nightmare situation. It's not a fun time. So, the Tragedy of the Commons says that as long as we feel completely uninvolved and unincorporated in the community, just sort of present, that we don't resolve the community as our own. We don't resolve the community as our own, and we don't care for them. Now, like I said, when you get granular, this can work okay. If you've got 5 people living in a communal farm, everyone can take from and care for a fruit tree together. You don't get fruit laying around. People take a fair share instead of all of it or none. Because it's this duality where you have to tell people to control themselves, which is not something society wants to do. And then you have to cross your fingers that someone is going to maintain these fruit trees, or you're going to spend money yourself to do it. Wait a minute, we thought these trees didn't cost anything. This is the tragedy of the commons. We can't have nice things, because if we do, someone will either abuse it or neglect it. Either nobody takes care of it, or someone sweeps in and does everything themselves and takes the advantage. In which case the fruit tree might as well belong to them. Jenny now owns the cherry tree because she's the only one who does anything with it. And anybody who sees cherries and thinks, oh, cherries, they can't get after that. That's Jenny's tree. That's the fear. The fear is that anything existing in the public domain must belong to somebody. If it belongs to somebody, well, then that's not for you to take care of. The cat has decided I am public domain and has jumped up on me, but I don't want the cat on me right now. He's trying to shoulder lean into me anyways, because the cat is very persistent in what it wants. It's like, no, it's attention. No, don't you climb on me. I won't have it, not this morning. You're just gonna claw me up. It's what you did. I was perfectly well sleeping, and then you stuck a claw in me. I woke up. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, it's the cat's fault. It was all the cat's fault. I'm sitting here complaining about the tragedy of the commons and how life is difficult for me because we can't have a moderate society. But the society that needs to be moderate is my cat that clawed up my leg while I was sleeping. That's not moderate, kitty. Cat's just sleep. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. It's happily snoozing away. Like, yeah, I got a good nap. Don't climb on me. Don't want it. Oh, I sound like a grump. All right, that's enough of that. We're up. I'm awake. I did a little morning show. Got tail slapped by the cat again. No. I'm just going to be grumpy for everybody. So I think I'll go. Thank you for viewing what there was of the morning show. It was just a handful of minutes this morning. We talked about the tragedy of the commons. It's not a problem that has an easy solution. How do you make people responsible for their society? I don't know. People are irresponsible. Anyways, talk to you next morning. I'm going to go try to wake up.